Hello everybody, it's the Gaming Dad here and we're continuing Toybox Turbos, a 100% walkthrough and achievement guide. So the way it's going to go is the rest of the videos, apart from one, will be based on the single player kind of cuts. So we've got public transport tear up, and then each individual one of these will be a video, and then we have the final one which is to do with grinding out the remaining achievements. I think it might just be one actually, to be honest. But anyway, this video is going to be public transport tear up. And as you can see, each of these has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 where we can get stars from, and then we have a boss battle, if you can say that, to be honest. Anyway, first one is classic, sink or swim. So once we get first, we will get 3,000 coins, and you can actually replay them again and again. And because it's public transport, we have different types of cars, and each one costs money, apart from the last one, which we need to fight the boss of the area. We're actually going to earn a little achievement here by pressing X. We will customise our car to any of our liking. I'm a green man, so we are sticking with a full green. And as soon as we press the back button, the achievement will pop up. Paint job. Repainted a vehicle with custom colours. Custom colours. Technically there is customers. Anyway, we're going to select that. So it doesn't make sense. It doesn't really need much description other than first place is going to get us 3 stars. This is a nice little wee arcade type game. It's the right trigger to accelerate. We can pick up coins if we really want to, and then analog sticks steer. You can pick up weapons from these little gift boxes, so some of them are not the greatest, and then some of them are. Though I don't think that one's the greatest. Anyway, we are fine because we're already first place, so we just need to continue this. We can pick up coins, though I wouldn't recommend it if they're out of your way, just because we don't want to slip off and lose our position pole. What I like about this is it's actually household objects we can see we're racing around, so obviously we're driving over a sink. You can fall off, it will not like completely make you lose it. Anyway, they've finished first place, so we've got our 3 stars and 3,000 coins. And we've got the achievement pole position. Achieve 3 stars in a classic race. So we're going to continue. So we get 3 stars here, we're able to go into the next one, which is Cake O'Clock. Same again, it's a classic race and we can't afford the New York taxi. But after winning this race, we will. So we've got a little bit of hazard here as the cake mixer can send us flying. Like I was saying in the last race, if you do fall off, it will kind of take you off the track. Well, it will put you back on the track, but with a little bit of delay, like most racing games, like Mario Kart. This is nowhere near as good as Mario Kart, mind you, but it's still enjoyable. Anyway, each of these coins give you 10 gold, or whatever you want to call it, coins. So each coin gives you 10 currency, whatever. So if you do want to grind money, you can do that as well. However, becoming first place is the best way to earn money. And as you can see, we're making quick work. Some of the tracks are not as big, and some are really big. Anyway, here's our machine gun. And we're just about finished. There we go. Smash your opponents to bits with the handy tool. So next one is time sink. Very good. We need to get 1 minute and 5 seconds. And we're also going to get an achievement here because we are going to buy the New York taxi. And there we go, big spender. Purchase any vehicle. There is an achievement tied to buying every vehicle in the game. But we're fine. Anyway, we're going to select that and try it out. So 1 minute and 5 seconds. So there is mines we have to watch out for, as you can see the little red circles, balls, whatever you want to call them. So there's not many of them, so you can avoid them. You want to try and take the corners quite sharp there, not like what I did. And like I say, 1 minute and 5 seconds isn't too hard. There is a little bit of room for error. So as we know, as we get on, it's going to get harder and harder. The water does kind of make our tyres go a little bit, and there is a factor which is, well, a stat, which is weight, which does make us less likely kind of moving about. But we're doing okay. We're on the final lap and we've got about 10-15 seconds left. We will get this. And there we go. So for finishing that, we'll get 3,000 coins again. And we've got the achievement TikTok. Achieve 3 stars in a time trial event. So we're back to another classic, burnt toast. And it's the same first. So now we can get the school bus. So we're going to buy that. And as you see here, as I mentioned about stats, we've got speed, handling and weight. So this is better handling, but this is weighs more, so obviously when it comes to slipping about and stuff, I think that means we're more grounded. But I've never really tested theory. Anyway, this level has a little bit of a gimmick, if I'm thinking it's the right one, and that's a toaster. Yes. So unfortunately they're all in our way. You go in the toaster, it pops us out like toast, and we're good to go. Don't worry if you fail, you can come back to this later on with a better vehicle. Usually the boss vehicle is the best vehicle. Though we managed on my alternative account to do it all with buying the new weapon, not the new weapons, the new cars. I always used to buy new weapons in games, not new vehicles as much. Anyway, not much I can say. I do like the locales though. And this looks like a kitchen area. Actually, so did the previous area, so maybe in the next cup we're in the living room or the bedroom or outside, I don't know. That was very close. And we finished. And we've got our final one, which is cooking on gas, which is an overtake. So we need to overtake 15 vehicles. And we are going to buy the final one, which is the London bus. Which I'm pretty sure it's the exact same as the school bus, but because we've just bought it, we're going to use it. So all we need to do is, as it mentions, overtake vehicles. So as soon as we overtake them, they blow up. 15 isn't too hard. We're already got 1 star and we've got 7. So to get 2 stars we need 12. And you get 3 laps to do it on, which is more than enough. Now we've got our 3 stars, we can just finish the race like normal, but we'll see how many we can get. So there is no bonus for getting anything more other than self-achievement, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, 23 is not bad. So doing so, we'll get 3 stars and 3,000 and the lovely achievement, heavy traffic. And we also got the achievement 1 down, which is achieve a 3-star rating for every event in a single cup. So before finishing this event, like I said, we have our boss battle, which is Party Panic. Beat Hammerhead to unlock this vehicle plus 4,200 coins. So elimination we seen earlier, or in the previous video with the multiplayer. where the farther you go before the other person, you win. The good thing about this vehicle, because it's heavier, it actually has a good chance of knocking them off the track. The only thing you've got to watch for is you going off the track, because they're so far behind, it sticks with them until you're away. And we got 1 point because we managed to clip them away from the view. Another good one is to do is just to edge them off. If you can do it, it can be a little bit tricky and very, very dangerous, because you could fall off. There isn't laps, so you just keep going until you have lost your lives. Corners are always good because, like so, it just pans the camera right to the person who's in front. You can go for a little manoeuvre off the track if you want, but like I say, I'm avoiding it again. But thankfully, because I hit him towards the kind of barrier, he slowed down and I was able to go ahead. Last but not least, we have got, there we go, we managed to throw him off that time. So like you see, we get him off the track and we win. Boss defeated, you thrashed Hammerhead. 4,200 and got the achievement, the new world. Unlocked a new cup. As you can see, the achievements are flying. And there we go. That's us done public transport tear up. So we did get Hammerhead. We're not going to try that because you've actually seen that anyway. And next video will be of Road Rush. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification to keep yourself updated. And if you could join my Facebook and Patreon, that'd be greatly appreciated also. Last but not least, see ya!